before we get started, won't you please put a like, a comment, a share? If you're on YouTube, hit subscribe and the bell. And if you're on Rumble, there's some kind of swipe thing you do on your cell phone. I don't use Rumble on my cell phone. I only use it on my computer, but you can hit the plus sign on your computer. And please do that for me to help me get the word out. Thanks so much. Here we go. We're on day 4 of our 21-day fast. Today we're going to talk about remember. But first, I want to know how you're doing on your 21-day fast. We'd love to hear anything that you're trying to do for a fast, or anything you're trying to change in your life, anything you're doing to prepare for the elections and what God might want to do in our nation and in your life. And if you're brand new, if this is the first day you're seeing it, just go ahead and join now. Join any day. It doesn't matter what day you join. Do whatever the Lord tells you to do as far as a fast. I'm doing what I'm feeling the Lord is showing me to do, but you do what the Lord is showing you to do. So this week, I have awakened in the morning, and I've started to sing, not out loud. I wouldn't do that to my husband, poor soul. That would be really mean, because I can't even sing happy birthday on tune. But in my mind, in my heart, I'm singing the old songs that I grew up with in church. And I think that's what happens when you're whatever music you hear when you're first saved, whatever preaching you're saved under, that becomes very special, and that lingers in your spirit. So here I am laying in bed singing these old songs, and I just want to name a few. If you're old like me, I think you might recognize some of them. Take my life and let it be consecrated, Lord, to thee. Do you remember that one? To be used of God, to sing, to preach, to pray. Sweep over my soul, sweep over my soul. Sweet Spirit, sweep over my soul. I love him because he first loved me and purchased my salvation on Calvary's tree. There is a river that flows from deep within. And I even had a peppy one that I was singing. It's bubbling, it's bubbling, it's bubbling in my soul. You remember that one? But these dear old songs are precious. And it was just a way of drawing really close to the Lord and remembering those early days of my Christianity, and remembering drawing into that first love. And there's in Revelation, it talks about losing your first love. And I think that, me anyway, I won't speak for you, but I tend to think of that chapter maybe for people who have, maybe started to backslide, or really gotten cold, or whatever, or quite lukewarm. But, even some of us, and I'll speak for me, I won't speak for you, but, even I can lose my first love, and it's important to go back to remember what was it that thrilled my heart when I was a young Christian. I just loved to go to church. There might be a snowstorm, and my mother would bravely take me out to church in a snowstorm. My father had passed away when I was 12. He had a heart attack. Or was I 13? Sorry, 13. But those days we need to come back to, even if you think you're pretty fervent, still remember what it was like when you were first saved, and remember those roots. Remember what it was like to be so in love with the Lord, your first love. That's all for today. I love you. You take care. Bye-bye.